Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, all I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing checking back in with y'all, man. What's happening? Hope y'all doing well. Man, I want to talk about this real quick. Terence Crawford, after a phenomenal performance versus Kell Brook, cemented his spot as #1 pound for pound in the sport of boxing, and doing his thing, rising to the occasion like a great fighter supposed to do. And, like I said, I already knew Terence Crawford was the goods. Y'all know this. Y'all seen how I analyze Terence Crawford on this channel and how I break him down. I just wanted to see him in there with somebody that I felt, was a top tier guy that could push him and present some issues and show me something. And, even though the fight didn't go over 4 rounds and it ended rather quickly, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I seen enough. Just the fact that Bud was able to make that adjustment at that particular moment and throw that particular punch and finish his guy. I felt like I saw enough that tells me, okay, look, whenever they make the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight, I know what I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no mystery no more whether or not, it's going to be worth it or, because Errol Spence doing all the heavy lifting. Errol Spence is putting in all the work. He's fighting top guy after top guy, beating tough opponents. He beat Kell Brook. Yeah, Kell Brook was coming off of a stoppage versus Gennady Golovkin, but Kell Brook was still very much vibrant and ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Very strong and hadn't lost at the 147-pound division. He did that in Sheffield, you know what I'm saying, overseas, you feel me, in that man's hometown. Remember, he had already beat, Chris Algieri, another top guy at that time, you know what I'm saying, a big step up for Errol Spence. Then after the Kell Brook fight, he fought Lamont Peterson, stopped him, you know what I'm saying, then came back. He beat undefeated top 5 pound for pound Mikey Garcia. Then he beat Sean Porter. Like, Errol Spence has been doing all the heavy lifting. His resume is building up nicely. And coming off of the accident, he's about to fight Danny Garcia. Remember, even before the accident, he had already had the Danny Garcia fight scheduled for January of this year. You know what I'm saying? So Errol Spence is beating top guy after top guy after top guy. And of course, we know he wanted to fight Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman didn't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? No, he won't Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? So Errol Spence doing all the heavy lifting. You know what I'm saying? That's why he called himself the big fish, because he is the big fish at 147 right now. That's just facts. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And the only person that could take that away from him is Terence Crawford. That's the only person that got the ability to at least challenge that. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I feel like, with Terence Crawford, all I needed to see was him versus one of those guys that might be able to present a challenge, and he overcame that. So now it's at this point, it's like, at first I'm thinking like, well, what if Terence Crawford get in there with Errol Spence and just get obliterated? And it's like, damn, you feel me? Like, was he really, was he what we said he was this whole time, or was he just faking the funk? You know what I'm saying? Was he just getting by beating these lesser tier guys that never had a shot to beat him? And he still may very well get in there and get obliterated by Errol Spence. But at least now I can say, okay, I seen him in there with Kell Brook, a big, strong Kell Brook. Even though Kell Brook had been stopped 2 times, Kell Brook punch resistance probably was a little gone. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was drained. People are saying that. I don't know. But at least I can say, all right, I seen him in there with Kell Brook, and he dominated Kell Brook. He knocked him out in dominant fashion. You know what I'm saying? Kell Brook was doing his thing in the first couple of rounds, but Terence Crawford went out there and he stopped him in dominant fashion. So at least I can say, all right, I seen that. You know what I mean? Now I'm ready. I seen everything I need to see from Bud. Now at this point, it's just a matter of them going ahead and figuring out the negotiation side. And I told you, I think that fight can happen next. Even after I broke down the whole Terence Crawford and Kell Brook shit, I made a video, said why I think Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. fight will happen next. I really believe that fight gonna happen next, y'all. I hope so. Now, getting back to the point of this video, now after all that is taken care of, Terence Crawford, You have to leave Top Rank, bro. Do not let Bob Arum sucker you into re-signing with Top Rank for a third time. Please don't do this, bro. You seen after the fight, number one, he already talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Talking about how he could build a house in Beverly Hills with all the money that he lost on you. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you're a great fighter, but he ain't about to go bankrupt trying to promote you. He obviously don't think that you worth the financial troubles, to be going through to get the fights that you deserve to happen. But I have you number one pound for pound. You deserve to have these top fights, bruh. Do not settle for Top Rank. Don't let him whisper these sweet nothings in your ear and, promise you the Manny Pacquiao fight. Bruh, you not getting that fight, bruh. You will not get the Manny Pacquiao fight. I do not expect Manny Pacquiao to fight Terence Crawford whatsoever. I don't care what. They gonna have to offer Manny Pacquiao some Floyd Mayweather type of money. And he ain't about to break that type of bread on Bud. He basically saying that. He's like, bro, he telling you right now that, bro, I don't have the money to make this type of shit happen. Please don't fall for that, bro. You seen he already, because he know your contract up. Bob Arum know Terence Crawford's contract is up. So he's talking about, we're going to resume talks with Manny Pacquiao and all this shit. And Bud, you can't eat that shit up, bro. Because it looked like, I don't know if Bud was just playing, he just, after the fight, he just chilling, He didn't really want to make a fuss. But it seemed like he was eating that shit up. Like, bro, he not going to make that fight. You need to go ahead and get away from Top Rank, either go independent and build your own fights, or go ahead and go sign with the PBC. That way you can get Errol Spence, you can get Sean Porter, you can get Keith Thurman, you can get Danny Garcia. I know the 3 fights you said you want is Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence, and Danny Garcia in that order. You can get those. You can at least get Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. I don't think Manny Pacquiao gonna fight you at all, bro. Please, Terence Crawford, you gotta get away from Top Rank. You got to get away from Top Rank, because if Terence Crawford stay with Top Rank, bruh, this Errol Spence fight might not ever happen, dog. It might not ever happen. And this is a prime opportunity to go. If you really want to fight Errol Spence, this is your chance right now, bro. You got to sever ties with Top Rank. You at the end of your career. You in your prime right now, but you on the latter half of your career. And I mean, bro, you done made a lot of money already. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and dip up off of Top Rank so you can get these fights. At this point, you done accomplished everything. Now it's just time to get those marquee fights that you've been wanting. And the only way you're going to do that is by going to the PBC. Why not? It's a no-brainer. And you going to make bread. Al going to pay you. And Al gonna make you way bigger than what you is with Top Rank. If Terence Crawford was with PBC, he'll be way bigger than he is right now. Way bigger. He'll be a megastar. With his type of performances, he'll be a megastar. Come on now. But look, man, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Do y'all think Terence Crawford is gonna leave Top Rank and go to the PBC? Or do you feel like, he's still holding a grudge with the guys over at PBC, or he feeling some type of way? Or do you think he just too loyal to Bob Arum, despite Bob Arum, talking shit about him and basically just treating him like nothing? Yeah, he paying him, but at the same time, it's like, bro, he don't care about his legacy. He don't care about his career as far as, how his career is portrayed, to the fans, and to the legacy fights for Terence Crawford that he really want. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he don't care about that. You feel me? So y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. What y'all think Terence Crawford gonna do? Contender regime, boxing, I'll holler at y'all boys, man.